Caribbean Fashion Week just kicked off their 10th anniversary. Today, we take a look back to see what sparkled last year.
You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train.
Models, celebrities, everybody is here. Designers, Caribbean Fashion Week, Kingston, Jamaica.
The main course is served, and it is hot, hot, hot. The Pulse International models are proper, taking no prisoners as they boldly storm the runway. 2010 marks CFW's 10th year, now rivaling International Fashion Weeks in Europe and the US. So what separates Caribbean Fashion Week from the pack?
The colors and the fact that these are all European designers and Caribbean designers just makes it even that much more special because the designs are very original.
And every time I come here and I bring something back, people always ask me, where can I get them, where can I get them? We realize that fashion is more than about clothes, it's about philosophy, it's a whole way of life, and I think Caribbean Fashion Week has just branded Caribbean fashion at a very high level. And the cloth, the political statement that they made about fashion, nature, agriculture, politics, Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago is in the house. Lots of designers, over 20 different countries represented here at Caribbean Fashion Week.
Romanian designer Catalin Bodozatu brought theater to the Caribbean stage with decadent headpieces, skinned gloves, and roaring red makeup. There was no mistake that mother was dressed.
I come from Paris with the best hairdresser, a top 10 hairdresser in the world. I have 3 times the big prize in Iceland Fashion Week, 4 times in Bali Fashion Week in Indonesia, in Singapore, in Malaysia.
So what is your goal? World domination or what?
No. I like to be everywhere.
So does Trinidadian designer Claudia Pegas, who credits her own personal stamina to her international success on both the CFW stage and beyond.
So tell me a little bit about this absolutely fabulous get-up in your 25-year-old body.
Christ. It's a trainer by day, a masseuse, you name it. It's all about being trapped behind a facade. Cage, showing, the different levels of life and, what happens to us. And for me, the catwalk is the place to make a statement. As one of the leaders in Caribbean fashion, I thought that I should make a statement.
As India's premier designer, Sushma Patel's pieces are shown on Bollywood stars and India's fashion-conscious jet-setters, from costumes to kiddie couture.
I have my own fashion house in India, in Mumbai. I mix in one outfits like lots of different material. The embroidery part, if you can see in that, then almost 8 people are working all the time. Like almost one outfit's 30 to 40 days.
What do you think about your outfit?
It's really pretty. And my dad just signed me up, and now I'm just a fashion model.
While models and any island fashionista worth their salt are familiar with the big names in Caribbean fashion, CFW also rounds up newcomers.
I'm loving the skirt.
Thank you very much. This is a posh design. Jamaican designer, Kamisha Powell. It's very sophisticated at the front, but then when you turn on to the back, it's like a shock. So, it's a nice little surprise.
This collection was really centered around the concept of where rock basically meets glamour.
Do you think that that's kind of what the consumer is looking for? Like they want a little bit of glamour, but they also want something that's going to make them feel really nice and really fly, but with a bit of punk.
Yeah, I think so. I think everybody really wants to stand out.
It's not just to be able to see the clothes, but it's also supporting the industry and bringing all the designers together, all the buyers together. So it's really a successful event.
The fusion of dynamic designers presenting to the industry's finest was brought to the forefront by Kingsley Cooper, chairman of Pulse Investment.
We have a core group of designers who we know are the best designers in the region, and then we've been building relationships with designers from outside the region: Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, Latin America, Central America, and now it's gotten to the point where it's too much, as you can see. I have to start editing again to choose the best.
Let the hunt begin. We can't wait to unfurl what's hot in 2010. Stay tuned for coverage of CFW's 10th year celebration in the upcoming episodes. But for now,
I'm feeling quite secure. got fashion hounds out there. I've got Action Security that's got my back here at Caribbean Fashion Week. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Ocean Style TV after the break.